Find out your captains and who you call first, what was kind of your reaction to it?
Well, Coach Riley, he brought the whole team up for the team meeting, and pretty much just went down the list of the guys that are going to be captains this year. And I would say my reaction was happy that my name got called, being like the first name to get called, so I didn't really have to worry. The guys that are coming to the end, just that stress going through their heads. But it was definitely a great experience. Sitting there with my team and getting the congratulations, and then the guys, giving us a hand for what they gave us, pretty much. I'm just happy that my guys, they definitely entrusted such a big role on me and then the other four.
Jerald, there was that moment in the spring where Coach Riley, I don't think I've ever seen him get so mad, and you were one of the guys that he kind of got upset at. Did it hit you at that point that you were a leader of this team when Coach Riley kind of hit you at that point? And did you learn from that and kind of grow into this captain role from that moment on?
Well, I would say that Coach Riley, he treats us all at such a high expectation and has such a, he feels that we need to be better than, just regular people out there. And if we do have problems, we need to settle it between each other instead of doing, the big fights and things like that. So, yeah, him getting mad at me, I definitely had to look at myself and figure out, who I want to be in the sense of a leader on this team. So I saw that as a great moment and, a great time to learn from.
Jerald, how much would you say you learned from stepping in at the end of the year last year, not really being able to go through that season learning curve, just stepping in for those last 2 games?
Oh, they were needed. And at least for me, I felt like if I didn't have those games coming into the season, I'd be a whole lot more nervous. Just the experience that I got out of those 4 games, going against such good teams and good players, definitely with the last game we played against Tennessee, going against guys that are going the top of the draft. It's just nice being able to have that off my shoulders already. Coming into this season is going to be a whole lot of fun, and doing it with the guys that we have, I'm really excited.
Jerald, it appears that Tanner Lee has gained the respect of everybody pretty quickly around here. I guess what is it from where you said that makes it so he's kind of emerged as such a leader so quickly, and your confidence level in what he can do?
Well, I would say that it's just your kind of personality and just how he comes off as a person is he believes in you, he believes in himself, and he understands what's needed to be done. So with all those things rolled in, one person, I feel like it was just that much easier for us to, accept him as the leader that he is for our team. And not only, he's a good leader, but he's a great player, and he does exactly what's needed of him out on the field. So I can't wait for him to showcase himself for this first game.
How much more of a dynamic offense do you think he makes you?
I feel like he really does take his role as quarterback seriously and understands that he needs to do, his job and really, orchestrate our team in the sense of our offense forward. So he's a great leader, and I'm really happy for him.
Going against so many things against the new defense, do you feel like you've seen it all going into the season?
Yeah, we've seen a whole lot of blitzes. We've seen about everything when it comes to schemes and things like that, and it was a grind. It was definitely a grind for us for the first week, just seeing all those blitzes and seeing so much different kinds of patterns with the safeties, linebackers, and, of course, the D-line. But Coach Cav, he always would come in and just have a smile on his face and be like, it's great that, you guys are getting to see all this. And he's like, it's just going to make the game that much easier when you don't see what we would see 8 blitzes, in just one period, to a game where you would see maybe 3 or 4 different kind of blitzes. So we're really happy that we got to the experience all of that already. So hopefully it'll just make it that much easier when we're out there.
Jerald, you sense there are a couple pretty productive defensive linemen from Arkansas State. Do you sense this is a good first test for your group?
Of course. Every game's important to us, but I am happy to be going against such good guys in the sense of players out there. We've looked at them, and we've definitely tried to assess them as players. And our coach, with Coach Cav, he's definitely saying that we need to be at our best if we want to be able to do well against these guys. And I feel like the O-line, we've definitely. We're taking it upon ourselves to get ready for this because it's going to be a battle, and I'm happy to be able to be a part of it.
Hey, Jerald, you've been really thoughtful about the chemistry and togetherness of this team. How do you think that translates to Saturday and to the season?
I would say that if you don't trust, the guys around you, if you don't trust everybody to do their job, how can the 11, succeed? So the chemistry's definitely been a big thing. O-line, it's of course, if you want to do well, that has to be there. But I feel like we've really gotten better at being closer just as a whole offense. So again, having the 11 all going in the same direction, understanding our role and what we need to do for that play, even if it's as a wide receiver just running off somebody so someone can catch the under route or something like that, or our offensive lineman, we know it's a play action, we're just running out of the whole play, but for us to pull the linebackers just so it can open up, it's the little things like that I feel like we've definitely trusted each other, to do your job. So at least for me, I can't wait to see what we're going to show out there.
Who's made the most improvement on this offensive line if you were to kind of look at one of the four guys out there with you a year ago?
Oh, I would have to. Oh, that's hard. Made the most improvement. I mean, I am the one with the least time out there, I guess, but I feel like everybody's really made strides. If it's not, being more physical, then it's just being more composed and understanding what you're doing out there with what we have as an offensive line. I really love that we all trust each other, and we understand that if we see something wrong or we see something that needs to be changed, that if somebody says it, it needs to happen. So with what we've got, I would say that we've all grown in the sense of really understanding ourselves so that we can give the O-line as a core just that much more, just to push us forward. And I guess everybody's definitely improved.
Jerald, Coach Riley talked about you guys, the offensive line, being the focal point. Basically, how you go, the team goes, at least in a broad brush picture at Big Ten Media Days. Now that the season's here, to have that put upon you, how does that make you feel that the O-line, as you go, the team goes?
Well, I would say for all O-linemen out there, we all kind of, we see that as that's how football is. We understand that our role is it's important, it's not glamorous, which I'm fine with that, as long as I'm able to be out there giving everything I got. And I know that's the same for, everybody else that's on the O-line. Just being able to be out there and seeing our running backs score, seeing our wide receivers catch the ball and take that 80-yard touchdown, which I just can't wait for. And running down there, even though I'm dying, trying to get down there just to celebrate for 2 seconds before a field goal. But it's definitely important to me. Having Coach Riley say that, that it's all behind us, I'm happy, that he believes in us. And I can't wait for us to be able to showcase ourselves as an O-line and really prove, talking is easy, but proving ourselves as, a good group of guys and really walking the walk, not talking the talk. So I just can't wait to be out there.
Thank you, Jerald.
Yeah, go Mob.